Alright, welcome back. DUCKTALES Remaster, old versus new. Let's go, Transylvania. And we're just gonna do 5 minutes on this one. My goodness, this game has gotten the best of us, right man? Yeah, it's not cool. Not cool. So, one thing about NES is that there is no such... Oh, I hate it. Now my power-up is gonna die. The one thing with the NES is there's no save state. So, okay, so there's this guy over here, and he has this kid right here, and he's being kidnapped, but they don't really tell you why he wound up over here, right? And I think they addressed that on the other game. This right here, this area, you come to it if from a special room that you go eventually. Oh man, this game is hard, isn't it? But yeah, there's no save state, so we'll have to replay it all over in a moment. Actually, while I was editing the video, actually you go to this mirror and it takes you to somewhere else. I think it's here. Let me check. Yeah, it is here. So, oh man, I messed up. Okay, so this is what I was telling you with the bee. So you just grab one ghost and then you just bring him with you, because there's only gonna be, they can only have one guy in the screen. So here we go. Oh man, dude, she is hard. Boy, we're failing this big time. Yeah, because you have to be close to her. Alright, so here we go. I guess I died, my bad. So here we are. You have to be close to her. And oh yes, oh man, I ruined it. I like it when she flies down low, because you can hit her twice. You can hit her there, and also when she's flying. Here we go. There it is. Yes, we made it. Easy, simple, right?
Under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes. Now, let's go. New school.
Yes, it'll probably be more.
Yeah, dude. Oh yes, I mentioned you were trying the Amazon on the NES, and hard, isn't it?
The B part. That's why.
All right, let's go to Transylvania New School. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, here we are, Transylvania, new gen. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Yes, we want to go Transylvania.
Pack your bags, boys. We're off to Transylvania, and we're no coming back without the coin of the lost realm.
Now the kids are coming with us. See, in the Amazons they didn't. So I think they're gonna address what happens, because there was a boy, remember? There was the little girl, and then there's the little boy that got kidnapped by one of those guys. So, yeah, so I think they're gonna show what happened there. So, like I said on the other, in the NES, it was just kind of like, oh, they're there. But here, like, look, it has an intro and everything.
Draculesti Manor, home of the legendary Drake von
I remember,
Gladstone, heir
like,
to
when
the
I used
coin
to
of
be
the
in
lost
love
realm.
with this thing, and I would be listening, like, to the soundtrack, and I would even be watching the TV show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I got this for the PS3, right?
Yeah.
Because you wanted it. I think you actually had the physical copy of it. Is that correct? Because I remember seeing the cover. I remember the case. Because I remember you wanted it really bad. And I remember you listening to the music that you were mentioning.
Yeah.
And you were watching the shows as well, right? That's what you said?
They're actually pretty funny. I like them.
Yeah, they were clean, funny, clever. They're pretty neat. I remember that time when you were watching that. I don't know if you remember, I showed you an episode of Sports Goofy.
Yes.
Right?
I remember that one.
That one is so cool.
I'm gonna
So
watch that one again. That one was
so check this out. I can't remember how they showed it, and that was whenever, like, you had to. Oh yes. So here, if you go back. Oh yeah, okay, the controls are inverted over here. If you go back, you find this diamond. Okay. Dude, the controllers are... I'm tempted to go to the Pro controller because the controllers are inverted. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use the Pro controller. But yeah, whenever like whenever they had whenever I was kid, man, we used to record things with VHS, you know. So they'll play it on TV and we just hit record and then we'll record stuff on a VHS tape. Well, I don't know how that show came, but it was like linked to something else. But anyways, the Sports Goofy is Goofy like you never seen him before. Usually he's all dumb and silly. And on this one, he plays soccer and he's like hardcore, dude. Like he's really cool. I don't know if you remember that, yeah. And
he was not like the Mickey Mouse crap.
yeah, and on that, I think we mentioned it before. On the prologue, whenever he's in the vault, see there you go. That's the kids. We mentioned that the cousins or whatever from Donald. They ask Uncle Scrooge if he can donate money to buy a trophy, and then I guess he doesn't share money or something, because he was like, no, but I'll give you a trophy. So he jumps in the vault, and right, and then he jumps in the vault and he finds this like old looking, like beat up, ugly trophy. And he's like, well, here, you can have this trophy. And the kids are kind of like, oh man, whatever, like, right, like you're giving us like this piece of crap trophy. But as the kids are like walking on the street, like somebody sees that thing, and he's some kind of appraiser guy, and he's like, wait a minute, let me see the thing. And they stop him and they're like, where you got this trophy? They're like, oh, Uncle Scrooge gave it to me. And then he finds out that thing is worth like $14 million or something like that. Remember?
I remember that.
And then on the rest of the cartoon, but like Uncle Scrooge is trying to buy back the trophy because he didn't know it was valuable. He's like, here, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. I'll buy you a bigger trophy. And they're like, no. But anyways, so what happened is their team of the cousins are like all dumb, like they're like fat and they're slow, and they're like, oh dude, because he's like, how can we get this trophy back? And they're like, well, you have to win the tournament. So like all the players are like really slow and really like, I guess they're kids. And he's like, oh man, we're gonna lose this trophy. So when he's buying equipment, Goofy works at the store, and Goofy is like really hardcore, like he look buff, and he's really agile and everything. So he hires him as a coach and to help him play on the tournament. So I guess it's like a grown up with a bunch of kids, and then those bad guys, they're like kidnap him, and because they don't want him to win and everything. It's a funny show. It's worth watching it. Isn't it really cool?
Watch it again,
yes.
Because I don't remember like every single detail, but I want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see if I can find if I check on the description. If there's a link in it, means that I found the video. If not, I'm sure if you Google it, Sports Goofy cartoon or something like that, you'll find you'll find the show, because I think I found it on YouTube, and I don't know if I can get in trouble if I put someone else's video without permission. I don't know.
You can actually break those coffins.
Yeah, but yes, exactly. Yes, you can.
But
And the only reason why I don't is because like sometimes you get sometimes you get a gold, or sometimes you get a ghost. And this time around, I'm just kind of trying to fly through this thing. Yeah, there's also something over here, but I'm choosing not to. Like I said, I'm not doing it for the gold right now. I'm just gonna pass the level. There's that.
You have to go in there?
I don't know if you have to. I'm gonna see if I can go without, since we didn't do it in the other one. But if we have to go back, basically it's like a railroad and a wagon, and it takes you back to where like the area where you kill the one guy with a ghost outfit. I guess we have to, because we only have like one piece of the puzzle, or one piece of the map. which is unfortunate. That's you. I don't know if you remember, but in the other one we kind of flew through it. It was like a minute.
Yeah, I remember that.
And here I guess they're making us find that. So I guess we're gonna have to go there. So basically, this is what Moment is talking about. So we go over here.
Yes.
And that's how it is in the other one, but you know it's like the control, the pro control, I guess, is not cooperating and it makes it difficult. So I was trying to avoid this scene because I don't know, it seems like in the Wii U it's a lot harder, man. I would have think that it was on the no, actually on the NES is harder, but the boss battles are easier on the NES. See, here we go. In the other one there was only one kidnap, or was it all of them? I don't know. But here we go. Sports Goofy, man. Oh yes, but check this out. So that VHS tape was like gold to me, man, right? So one day, I can't remember what show was playing, and I recorded it as well. And it was something dumb. It was like the Justice League or something like that. But anyways, so then I was looking for Sports Goofy tape. Because it's not like right now. Right now you can just Google it and find it. There, I mean, what are you gonna do? Call channel 23 and ask them to show it again? You know, it was like a really lucky that I even got it from the beginning. You know, sometimes you'll be flipping through the channels, you'll be like halfway through it. That one I actually got lucky that they said they were gonna show Sports Goofy, and I started recording it to see.
How do you record the VHS?
Well, you just, you know, you had the VHS plug into the TV, and you put like a tape inside, and you just hit record. It's kind of like when they T-Bow the thing, you know, like with the on cable, and just hit record. Yeah, basically that's what it was. But if somebody changed the channel, you know, like nowadays with this technology, if they change the channel, it's still recording the video or the episode that you're recording. Back in the day, you know, if you change the channel, you recorded the other program as well, and somebody turns it off, then you're poop out of luck. So yeah, dude. So once I find out that I deleted Sports Goofy, man, oh dude, I was so mad at myself. Dude, I was so mad at myself. Boy. And then, you know, I forgot about it until like one time I, you know, whenever I saw that you were liking the DuckTales, you know, whenever we were playing this game and you start watching episodes, I remember it. And then I was like, dude, Sports Goofy, man, you gotta watch Sports Goofy. And you're like, yeah, what is that? And we found it, and
I find it funny.
It's a good show. Sports Goofy. It's probably like what, 30 minutes? It's just like a short cartoon. Man, really cool, really funny. It has you rolling. It's really cool.
It makes your day too.
Yes.
It's funny.
I love Sports Goofy, man. Alright, so here's a secret area, and you know, unfortunately, I don't know what's what. You can also destroy their head, those guys' heads, but like I said, unfortunately, I don't know. What do we actually have to go?
Where do you have to go?
I don't even know if we have all of the things. So let's just go to
you have
all.
to get all the people.
Yeah, okay, so here's another. I think this takes us to the beginning. Or, no, it takes us to the very front. Or
I remember it took me a long time to get to where, like, I have.
That's I guess, yeah, it takes you to the front. So you can hit the heads, and but see, it's like one of those things that like
Lucky.
yeah, it may give you a coin or it may give you a headache because that thing can turn into stone and hit you in the head, right? I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah.
But I guess this is my biggest complaint on this thing because it's like, you know, the fact that you can't just fly through the level it makes it kind of impossible to do a speed run on this thing. I can guarantee you that if we go in over there, I think that we're still missing one piece. And if we are,
What's this?
yeah,
Half
because
of the skull
there's
matches
3
the
kids. Yeah, I
inscriptions
guess so.
on
There's
the
3
smirk.
kids, so we have to find the other kid.
If only I had all the pieces to this puzzle.
Alright, so this is one area that I guess I forgot. Is in the very beginning. We just took the rope and we just went up there and we went to the. There was a rope and we went to the top. So I'm guessing here is where we're gonna find the last kid. Yeah, man, because honestly, if he's not here, then I have no idea where he would be at. But this is definitely not. This is definitely not on the original NES. Let's get that just for. Yeah, and while we were like on our quest looking for that guy, we found another heart. So now we got 4 hearts. So here we go. Let's see. You know, this is getting too fishy for the last kid not to be here. So I think the last kid is gonna be somewhere over here. You know, yeah, this area, it is on the other one because I remember seeing this thing, but it's not as elaborated as this one is. And clearly we skip it. We like said forget it. So yeah, so here's the last kid. So we're gonna have to head back now.
Get me down from here.
All right, get out of there. And when we're looking for it, oh, now 2 ghosts. When we're looking for it, we went to the very beginning, and the kids were over there, and they were like, "Where are you going?" They're like, "You can't go there yet,
That's
just
tough
yet."
without your army helmet, eh?
Wait till the gang in Sing Sing finds out you were knocked flat by an old guy in his cane.
Yeah, thank you, lad.
Yeah? Well, you better be careful where you go poking around, McDuck, or you's gonna have much bigger problems than me. So long!
And there it is, the top
what do you
part.
suppose
So
he
now we
meant
got the
by that?
top, the middle, and the
That doesn't
bottom.
matter.
So
Now,
Yep.
quick, lad, see
we
if
can
there's a
grab
strong
that and head
cable
over
line
to the
about.
mirror, and we'll go from there.
This one, Uncle Scrooge?
Exactly. This is the last piece of the riddle.
And I think that if we have to walk
That's
all
what
the
I'd
way
like
over
to
there, I
find
think we'll
out.
just
Quick, lad.
We'll
Go
just
meet
fast
Webby
forward
and the
there.
others at the entrance.
Sounds good?
And all of you,
All right, let's
stay
see.
put.
Let's see what's in stake. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's a mirror there, so they may actually take us there. Oh, sorry. You can actually go up there. All right, so here we go.
So I may not need a fast forward.
So just to get an idea where it was, we went up here and we should have just kept going to the right. Alright, so here's the big guy, let's go. But yeah, this is like, I guess my biggest complaint that
They made it so.
they made it to where like you can't just speed run it. So you actually have to find those things and collect them and stuff, and you know there's no I guess that's okay. I mean, they went through all this work. They want you to actually see
Look
this
up the
thing.
ducks. Let's solve the
They don't want you
riddle.
to just do it in 1 minute.
What riddle, Uncle Scrooge?
So I mean, I can understand why.
I thought I told you to
I
stay with
think
Webby.
They did
I think the
stay
problem
with me,
was
Uncle
that
Scrooge. I'm right here.
we
Oh, what a pretty
play
mirror.
the NES for way too long,
And if I'm right,
and it was not saving it,
using this spell will
and
reveal the
we
foul
couldn't figure out a
purpose
way to save it,
behind all these
and we
shenanigans.
got frustrated before we got to this. You got frustrated.
Yeah.
You were like, I am not playing this again. If you're not my friend, here I am.
Magic and dispel. Ah,
I
should
know,
have known
and
you'd be behind this.
I thought that her in the last boss at the very, 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 very end, I'm not gonna spoil it, which this game has been out for 20 some years, so it's not a spoiler. But I thought that this girl and the person that you battle at the very end were the same people, and until I played it here, I realized that they were not, because she's a girl and at the end you fight a man, a male, and I thought they were the same thing, but I guess, you know, with the 8-bit, you know, it's all pixelated, so you can't tell nothing. So well, just imagine if they were to make well, you've seen the Overwatch, right? You've seen the Overwatch games, right?
All right,
You've seen the
take it
characters,
easy.
right?
I'm
So
going to
imagine
track
that this
down
girl,
witch and give her a piece of my mind.
baby girl over there, the one with the glasses, you see it? All right. So imagine that she has a mask. Even if she has a mask, you know she's a girl, right?
Are you sure it's a girl?
Oh my goodness, man!
looks
Look
like a
look at her
boy.
breast. Well, you're looking from far away. She has short hair. But if you look at her breast, you look at her butt and everything, you're like, okay, that's a girl. But back in the day, you know, you got whatever his name is, I don't know, Metroid or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you play the whole game and at the end, like, what, is it a girl? Well, back then, you know, there was no way of knowing.
That's why it's such a shocker.
That way it was a shocker, right? But if you have like Chun-Li with a base, or Chun-Li with like a motorcycle mask, and then at the end it's like, oh, she's a girl. I mean, obviously you would be like, of course I knew it was a girl. You know what I'm saying? Chun-Li from Street Fighter or Cammy. You know, if you have someone like her with a motorcycle mask, and at the end it's like, oh, guess what? I'm a girl. You'll be like, duh. Of course you are. You know. Oh boy.
Goodness.
Here we go again, man. So if I don't... Oh boy, look at this. Pure luck. And they disappear. Oh boy. And then she laughs. Okay, and then you have to break that. Okay. Well, hopefully...
And then
And then she flies down. Wow. Like more elaborated. Definitely.
hit her twice.
But the good thing is, like, if you were to die, you'll start right here. Where in the NES, if you die, you have to do the whole level all over again. Right, man?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so let's see what she wants now. Hopefully we can get her. There it is. Oh, I should have stayed back.
She goes fast.
How are you supposed to avoid all this madness, man? Alright, your turn.
And this just gets freaking ridiculous.
She's mad. We're gonna get her, man. We're gonna get her. Here we go.
The lightning bolts.
Oh, but you reminded me, man, because I was gonna make the mistake that I told you not to. So here we go. So here we got her. Not too bad. This is our second attempt. We'll just make it a little shorter. Man, Transylvania, my least favorite. I don't know. I think out of all the moons, still my least favorite. I don't know. It seems like we're not done with her. Where's she going? Oh, could you fight her twice? Isn't it?
I think so.
We'll see her again, I think. I don't know. It's not in the Himalayas.
No,
It's in the... No.
it's not on the moon.
It's not on the moon. It's not on the cave. I don't know. I thought she came back. Yes, at the very end she shows up and then the dude shows up. I don't know, something like that. We'll find out. Alright, so that was Transylvania, man. I used to think that they dragged it too much with the whole nephew lost and all that stuff. Other than that, not too bad. Alright, so here we go. We'll have our speech. And then we'll be ready for the next time.
Folks like her have a way of popping up at the most inconvenient moments.
Well, when it comes to matching,
And I'll try to find Sport Goofy for you guys.
convenient moments.
Check on the description. There might be a
Where
link.
to next, lads?
And if there's not a link, then Google Sports Goofy movie. Until next time, we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next DuckTales, and make sure to subscribe, because we really need those subscriptions.
Try it.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.